Wow. Gosh. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Mikayla. And honestly, I gotta say, just everything that you had to say and share, that's truly, truly inspiring. And even just kind of hearing a little bit about your journey and where you're at right now, that kind of really hits close to home for me as well. Because, even for me, growing up, a little bit about me, there was just so many different subjects that I was curious about. There were so many things that I wanted to do and try. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, actually. Um, having like for someone like you, Michaela, having so many different curiosities, interests, and passions, that's such a unique superpower. And don't ever let anybody tell you otherwise, because I think, these days we live in a world where sometimes people say, oh, like, why are you so interested in so many things, right? Like, you gotta pick one, you gotta choose one, and then you gotta devote your life to just focus and work on one specific thing. And, that purpose and destiny means being good at just one thing, right? But I mean, have you heard of the word and term Renaissance man, Renaissance woman, right? Yeah. So yeah, like the kind of like Merriam-Webster definition of the word is a Renaissance man or woman is a very clever person who is good at many things. And we've had so many kind of like Renaissance leaders throughout history, right? We got Leonardo da Vinci, right? Like the Mona Lisa dude. That's right. Yes, but not only was he the Mona Lisa dude, he was very, very successful painter, scientist, engineer, and mathematician. Then you got like Michelangelo, right, who's a sculptor, a painter, a scientist, an engineer. And then in modern day, we have so many Renaissance men and women. We got like Childish Gambino, right, who's a rapper, a comedian, an actor, an activist. We got Angelina Jolie, who's again, like an actress, an activist, a screenwriter, a director. And so, this is actually making me think about, there's this really, really cool TED Talk by this famous artist and writer. Her name's Emily, gosh, I can't think about her last name right now, but she talks about what it means to have more than one true calling and purpose in life. And she like coined it as like multi-potentialities, right? Like, hashtag multi-potentialities. But I'm going to have to find that and send it to you later, because I really think that's something that you'll find really, really relevant to your journey and really, really inspiring as well. But, I think that's really fierce, Michaela. Absolutely. It's not a bad thing to be so interested and so curious and so passionate about so many different topics and areas. That's really cool.